restarted the whole laptop and that seems to have worked. But I'm glad it's not broken or anything. It's still picking up. I mean, yeah, that's great. Just for that I'm gonna follow. Thank you, Ramen Warrior. Thank you. That was something. Whew. Am I just failing? And me fixing it without that. But right, but what I'm doing, I'm doing Inktober, sort of. It's kind of my first time doing a full-on Inktober challenge, so that's alright, it's how you learn new stuff. Haha, yep. And I mean, when it's Windows, you always restart. Haha. Restarting is always the first thing to do with Windows computers and laptops, isn't it? No. Stop annoying me, laptop. Kind of messed up the stars now. Just a tiny little bit. Perhaps it's because I'm using... Do you mind try and turn up your mic volume a bit? Okay. I can try and do that. Somehow. That was mute. Sorry, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. That's about as much as I can go with it, I think. Is that better? Yep, that's good. Okay. Okay. Then I guess we'll stay with that. I hope it doesn't suddenly disappear again, because that would be a shame. It's a day. Quite a way. That was weird. Yep. It was. It was a very strange thing. I mean, it started out just fine. So I'm not sure what happened exactly for it to go. I mean, the bar there is not exactly moving with the when I'm talking. So not sure what's going on there, but I do want to finish this before I try to figure out what's happening with it. That looks good, thank you. It's kind of my first time working with ink this month, with just ink. I mean, I messed up with that star a bit. I'm guessing you started off with a pen. Yeah, I started off with this glass tip pen. And, well, painting a sky, colouring a sky with a pen. Oh wow, fancy. Yeah, I already broke one. I've never seen that before. Well, I've already broken one while I was doing Inktober. This is actually the third one I'm using because after I broke mine, Mum gave me hers, which was supposed to be a birthday present for her. So I've got... and we waited for the new ones to arrive, and they came 2 days ago, I think. 2 or 3 days ago. Oh, that's sweet of her. I know. I've got a very sweet mum. Well, she thought that the new glass dip pens would arrive at the end of the month, but they came a couple of days ago. So she could get her birthday present, her pen kind of back. Well, which hadn't been a birthday present until today. But, yeah. We kind of... yeah. after this is all dried and stuff, I might just look back a bit just to see if I've done much improvement. made much improvement, or at least a little bit. I mean, I was really proud of yesterday's painting, drawing. I don't know, when you work with ink, is it a painting or a drawing? I mean, I guess since I'm doing this with a brush, it's kind of a mix. Oops, getting water all over the place. La la la. Arting. Okay, we're just gonna call it arting. That's fair enough. It makes sense. It makes sense. Let's just wipe that away. And now we get to wait for this to dry. Yay! That's the most fun part of art, isn't it? Waiting for stuff to dry. Noises. But, oh yeah, totally. Yeah, but I guess while we wait, with the whole Inktober thing, we started writing a story with this. A very dramatic story, actually. And yesterday, yesterday we really expanded that story and made it more complicated, and putting a story around your artworks. Yeah, it does, it makes it more fun. Really, and we've got 2 of the vampire cats, and if this was dry, I could, flip back over, but I'm having to wait. La, 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 dun, 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 dun. Oh dear. But yeah, we've got 2 of a vampire cat, who is upset that he's a vampire cat, even though that would totally come with some cool powers. But no, he's upset about it, and he just decided to steal some time travel watch and go back in time to kill his own dad so that he's never born. That's the premise of the story that we decided on. Oh man, that sounds like a scary cat. Yeah, he's more of a very depressed cat that's overreacting about everything. Like yesterday my dad was asking, yeah, but why doesn't he just talk to his dad? Well, if he talked to his dad, that would that would just kind of make the whole story pointless. I mean, they can talk in the end, but come on. Besides, he's not a rational cat, Theo. Not as exciting, huh? Exactly! Oh. Noises in the background. Maybe I should ask Mama if I can have a hairdryer to dry this faster. But, yeah, yesterday... Hey, that's cheating. Okay, fine, I will sit here and watch it dry. I really wish I could go over that star again in yellow, but I can't save it. Literally watching paint dry, huh? Yep. Well, ink. We're watching ink dry. But I guess I kind of used it like paint, so... Yep. Come on. Sorry, Ink. Yeah. I meant Ink. Yeah, of course he did. Of course he did. um, but yesterday we really went crazy with the plotting. We went very, very crazy. We were, because yesterday's prompt was collide, so I was like, yeah, okay, simple enough. We're gonna have Theo battle his dad in a duel. And then we just went down the rabbit hole of plotting, one could say. It was like, yeah, but what if it's his dad's twin actually, and it's not actually his dad, so he killed his dad's brother without knowing it? And it was a mess. So then he never actually prevented his own birth. So he still exists. Oh, so you get words of the day and write around that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because today the prompt was moon, and it's not very visible, but because I've used silver ink there for the moon, kind of tried to put a cat into the moon, just because why not? But yeah, I've taken the official Inktober prompt list from the Instagram account from them. I know that some people kind of make their own lists, but I decided to go with that. And so far it's worked out for the story. And oh, the bar is moving with my voice again. Yes. Haha. Sorry, that makes me really happy now. You dry? No? Are you sure I can't just get a hairdryer? Is it raining outside? Perhaps use the wind to dry it? That would risk me dropping the paper. Page. Sketchbook. Words! I mean, if it's going to help, then I guess, haha. Yeah, Mum, if you're watching, can I have your hairdryer? The hairdryer will kill the mic. I mean, you're not wrong. I guess. Very true. Okay, then we wait and dry and chat. Wait and watch it dry and then chat. Oh my gosh. But yeah, tomorrow's prompt is loop, which works because time loops. Haha. All of these prompts are working very well for the story. Well, most of them are. Some of them we've kind of just had to... I guess I missed the plot for today. No, I was just telling Ramen Warrior what we've been plotting. This is just Theo having a sad moment, looking up at the moon and wishing that he could see the sun again. Because being a vampire, he can't. I have written down the plot though. It's a bit of a messy plot right now. I've not put it in time order of events happening. I'll do that sometime. Is this after he was turned into a vampire? Obviously. I mean, how else is he supposed to wish that he could see the sun again? I imagine my cat wearing a cape now. You have a cat? That's nice. I used to have 3 cats a couple of years ago. There we go. Hiccups? Try? No? Okay. You have 2 cats. Oh, nice! We had 3 cats at some point and a dog. Cats and the dog did not get along. They didn't like her. They did not like our dog. I wish for this to dry faster. Is this gonna do anything? You're in the UK. No. in the Netherlands. I used to live in the UK. How long ago? Mom? How long ago was it that we lived in the UK? I really don't remember. That's great. Perhaps Google Photos can help me. We left before Brexit date. Okay, so that was... oh wait, at Stitched Covers, Mama Bullaboo. Yes, that's her. Hello, ma'am. 2019, okay. So that was like 2 or 3 years, almost 3 years ago. We're getting close to being 3 years out of UK. Yeah. We have a bit of a crazy moving story. We move around a lot, so yes, I'm just here for technical support. Worked well. Yeah, Mom's here. Mom's here to supervise me, so that if I break, for example, if I break this again, she's always there to provide me with another one. I want this to dry already. But no, it was, well, for the longest time we lived in Germany, and then when I was in like 2015 or 16, we moved to the UK. Wait, it was probably 2016, wasn't it? I don't do dates very well. But then we moved to Ireland after that. Like 2019 we moved to Ireland. And then we didn't like it there, so we moved to the Netherlands. And that's where we are now. But yeah, when we moved from Germany to England, we kind of left our cats behind, and the dog, which was sad. But yeah, it is how it is. Are you dry? Clearly not. No. I'm just gonna turn into a Smurf again today. So, you're originally from Germany? Yes, yes I am. I'm originally a German. As sad as that is. No. Ah, okay, cool, yeah. My hands are slowly turning into inky hands, I guess. But living in Europe. Yeah, we've lived in Europe the whole time, so... I just want this to... this bottom part is very dry, but then this top part, where there was a lot of ink, it stopped drying. Should go and get a drink. Me? Wait. Good idea. I will do that. I mean, if there's a proper drink downstairs. Yeah, because of the hiccup. Oh, yes. Okay. And I will be right back. Yeah, the background was, the background, well, there was, in the park there's a, okay. good idea. But yeah, there's always this like little group of ducks just by the is it a canal? I think it's a canal. How long have you been writing? Ugh. I mean, properly writing probably 1 or 2 years. I mean, this isn't usually what I do. Usually I do watercolors, which I guess while this is drying I can show you some of the stuff I usually do. Perhaps also things that I've not hung up on walls and stuff. Hold on, this is a big folder. Yeah, like this one, which was just returned from running some errands, that looks so nice. Congrats. Thank you. We're waiting for it to dry. And also welcome back, Sravian. Let's see. Oh dear. Promptly drops paintings. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, this is the background that I've got. That's the background picture. The ducklings. The duck family. I've also drawn a separate duck. Just a little. I love this duck. This is my favorite. One of my favorites. Oh! Didn't I at some point want to show the bamboo paper that I got to try out? The different papers that I got from an art store in Amsterdam. They're not exactly the best, but this is the bamboo mixed media paper that I got to try from the art store when I went there. These are just different kinds of it, all different textures. I tried to fix the rock with some gouache there, didn't work out. This one's also a bit with the rocks. We should frame up the park painting and hang it up. Well, I've already got a lot of pictures hanging up here. So much so that, oh yeah, this is the tower. I really love this tower. This is also with the bamboo paper. I've kind of, I do have a lot of pictures already hanging around here. Like at the side of my bunk bed, and then okay, there's some, and then above my bed there is a sort of rope thing that I kind of attached a lot of paintings to as well. So yeah. But I liked the bamboo paper so much that I decided I wanted it for Christmas, and so I asked Mum to order me kind of a block of it, 25 pages I think it was, of bamboo paper. I don't remember what size, but I was like, I want that. And when I was looking at what paper to get, I was a bit confused because right next to the small block of paper there was one that was like 1 meter long or something. And I was confused because the price was lower, and then I realized, oh, that's the price per sheet there, not for a block of it. So, but is this dry? Yeah, I only know white paper. You know, when it comes to watercolors, it's of course the paper really does make a difference. What paper you use, and I just love the bamboo paper. I didn't even know that paper can be made from bamboo. I usually hear that cotton paper is best for watercolor. I haven't found 100% cotton paper yet. Are you dry? Oh, I think it's dry. I think it's dry! Haha! Is that the ones that have a yellow tint? No. No, the bamboo paper doesn't have a yellowy tint. Like none of the watercolor painters. I do have paper that has a yellowy tint, but that was for pencils. Oh, yeah. Let me... Haha! this one's got a yellowy tint, and that was for pencils. It's for pencil, charcoal, and red chalk. Kind of an example of an Irish cow that I drew on here to test it with some random girl. I was just looking at colored pencils, but I love my cow. Because when we lived in Ireland, behind our house there was a big field behind it. Oh, that cow looks amazing. Thank you. I'm kind of glad that I take so many pictures of my surroundings while I'm around places, because now when I'm looking for painting ideas, all I have to do is look into my picture gallery, photo gallery. Oh, oops, whoopsies. Being clumsy today. But anyway, now that this is dry, I can properly catch you up on the story that we have plotted. I love your gallery. Yes, it is. It is nice. I could properly charge money for it. Wait, I still need... I'll sign it afterwards, but... So... Yeah. What we started with was... before I started Inktober, I did a kind of... test live stream. And I kind of... Let me see where it is. Where is it? There. Right, we did a test live stream and I ended up drawing this character. This is Aliona the Catzard. And then I kind of decided that perhaps Inktober should be building the Catzard world. And then that's how it started out. So just, building a random cat world. That was all that it was back then. And then, hang on. I should always have a drink up here. Really should. So the first couple of days it was just, me trying to figure out a school for the little Catzards. Catzards? I don't know how to pronounce it. But this was them spying on mice in the woods through a crystal ball. Because who needs fortune telling when you can spy on your prey? And yeah. And then for day 2, where the prompt was suit, I created Theo. And I didn't realize what this was gonna turn into back then, but I just thought it would be fun to have a vampire cat. We haven't figured out what we're gonna do with this one, but I just thought maybe it's from some ancient cat civilization at some point. Where I think my sister also suggested that they have a magic fish in there. Who knows? Oh yeah, this one kind of, it's a bit creepy, I guess. It was for Knot, and this Knot here, the one with the smaller ones, oh no, not a goldfish. No, I don't think it was a goldfish. It would just be a magic fish that kind of duplicates itself, so we've got an endless supply of fish. But this Knot here, this is called the cat's paw, and I thought that is very fitting. And then this is the Napoleon claw knot. I learned a lot about knots when I was looking up for this prompt, and I loved it. I also like how this turned out, kind of. As creepy as it may be, to have a cat on a stone. I don't know if anyone would wear this, and I don't know what they would be using this for, but... Right, and then the next day, we decided, why not have them fly on ravens? why not? It was just, and I think at that point it was like, but do the Ravens agree with this? Are they happy about it? Do they get paid? And we haven't answered those questions yet, end of the tree. Thank you. And this is where the plot started developing, because here we have art professor Rodolphe Holmberg. At this point in time, we didn't know how he had died. It was just a ghost, kind of, who haunts the art department. And at the moment when I drew this, I was just like, eh. It was mostly inspired by, back in a school in England, we joked about a ghost in the music room. So I thought, why not have a ghost in the art room? And then we decided he's French and has a Swedish wife. My ears kind of making weird noises. And then we went on to this, and we were wondering, why does she hide her face behind a fan? And then it kind of deteriorated from there. Yeah, we used to joke about a ghost in our school toilet. I think most schools have probably got some form of ghost story. I mean, in the music room it was genuinely a bit creepy sometimes, because the door would just open at randomly. Open at random. The door would just open at random sometimes, and it was a bit weird. But yeah, we were wondering why she's hiding her face behind a fan, and then we got the idea somehow that she's secretly a reindeer, and because the Cat's Art Society doesn't accept other animal species. Species. What's the plural of species? Other animals. They don't accept other animals as magicians, and she is a famous magician in their world. So species, okay, just species. I can't speak anymore. And then we thought that maybe she's Rodolphe's wife, and he got into a fight with someone about her, basically, because the other person wanted to expose her secret or something. We didn't end up going with that. It ended up being a lot more complicated. But then, at this point, I just wanted him to be the villain, our cat vampire Theo. He's got a little time travel watch. He's gone back in time. And at this point, while we were talking about it, it kind of just turned into he is their son. And he's unhappy because he's turned into a cat vampire, and so he went back in time to kill his dad and prevent his own birth, which is not great logic, by the way. But then, oh gosh, but yeah, this was difficult because the prompt was pressure, and it was like, what? Sometimes these prompts are so random, seriously. But what we decided on is that he's under a lot of pressure because the time cops are chasing him, as they do. Which, because, you're not supposed to go back in time and change stuff, especially not to kill people. Theo's really overreacting at this point. And then we took a break from the plot and decided that we would talk about picking houses at the school. We went back to the school again. Had a break. Yeah, we took a break from the plot to develop the school houses. And we decided there should be 9 because cats have 9 lives. And we assigned each of the houses kind of like a positive trait and then a negative trait. Kind of like that. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't show the picking process, but it shows you the choices you have. Well, you don't get a choice. It shows you the options. Well, not options. You don't get to pick them. They pick you. That's interesting, yeah. And then the next prompt was sour. We're still on a plot break. But we created Salina, who's very upset about her house. About the house that she got. The idea was that you have to kind of walk through a gate of flowers. And then depending on what color the flowers turn, that's your house. And she wanted to be in the golden house. But she didn't get it. And so she's sour about it. And we're back to plot. We're back to the plot. This one was like, Theo tries to go back in time and then it's kind of hard to read, but the watch was like, time travel not possible. And so he's sad because he's stuck in time. Yep. That was the basic idea behind that. And I learned that the green and the black just make everything impossibly dark. I thought that the green would pop out more, but it did not. It didn't. I guess this was a little bit of a plot break, but we started to bring in Theo's girlfriend, who he turned into a vampire as well, because, well, he needed a reason to overreact even more, right? But yeah, they're just having a nice time on the roof, sitting on a random roof, and watching the stars, and the moon. OMG, bad Theo. Yes, bad Theo. Yeah, this one I just love because of the cloud effect. I mean, because the proportions are a bit off, I guess, but I think I was getting a little bit don't really look much like cats, but this is Theo and Annabelle, and we thought that Theo's time might be running out because at that point we were still like, he'll disappear once he stops his own birth. So then it's accidentally looked like he's giving the watch back to, no, not back, like he's giving the watch to Annabelle, and we were like, maybe she fixes it for him. I was also thinking that she goes back in time to stop him from doing all the stuff he does up to this point. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that, but you know. And then the prompt was helmet, and I'm not sure if this is plot related or not. They're just guarding something, and we just no idea what they're guarding. They might be guarding magical artifacts that are possibly dangerous, and that includes the Time Watch, or this could be an entirely separate storyline of the two. We were also thinking they were protecting the school from some bad outside force, perhaps. Yeah, I haven't guards for her father's house. Maybe. Oh my gosh, but wait, cause yesterday when we were talking about a secret vampire organization that was working to free vampires that had been imprisoned for being vampires because vampires are a danger to cat society. So maybe these guys are guarding the vampires that have been locked up because they are vampires, and vampires are bad. And those are their guards. Yes! I just had that thought. I need to write that down! I need to write that down. to write that down. There. Plot. Opening up loads of folders. Wait, would that count as a subplot? It would probably be a subplot. Pen and paper. You need one of those travels notebooks. Haha. Yeah, I kind of do. Right. How am I gonna write this down? Philandros and Thea are guards at the vampire prison, and well, once the vampires decide to go loose on them, they're just gonna be in big trouble, right? Okay, I've written it down. Right. That was a random moment my brain had. At least it didn't come out in the middle of the night like it does sometimes. But anyway, let us move on. So, day 16 was Compass, and we decided that this would be a kind of magic compass that shows Annabelle where her boyfriend Theo went so that she can talk him out of doing something very stupid and dumb and bad. I love this one. Yeah. Yeah, I love it too. His hand is very furry and nice. And then my favorite drawing yet is this one where we had yesterday, because yesterday the prompt was collide, so the paw holding the compass looks cute. Yes, I know. And at this point it was like, but what if Rodolphe has a twin? And what if this is the twin that Theo is fighting? And what if his twin was the vampire in the family? Because like Rodolphe's dad was a vampire, so like Theo's granddad is a vampire, but evil twin. No, not evil twin. It just not exactly evil. Just because they're vampires doesn't mean they're inherently evil. We could we just thought that okay, just a twin. But oh, are you explaining the whole story? Yes, I am. Magical twin. Vampire twin. Because Rodolphe's dad is a vampire, as we have decided. And I think yesterday we were thinking about what if he has a twin, and what if that twin was actually dating Therese at that time, and what if Therese at this point, like at the point of this battle, is pregnant with Theo already. So even if this guy here dies, he's not gonna, in the end the butler was the murderer. Yeah, usually cat has more than one kitten. True. So Rodolphe has probably got more than just one sibling. But yeah. We've just gone down a big rabbit hole yesterday with this. That's Raven, isn't it normally the gardener? What? Gardener? Why would it be the gardener? But I really love this painting because of the splatters and the fog kind of. I really love it. And now we've got sad Theo who's sitting underneath the moon, stuck in time. Butler and gardener, there's worker shortages right now. Okay, that could be a problem in the world. Just, unemployment being a big problem, and I should probably get myself another cup of water later. But yeah, that's what's been going on so far. And what I plan to do next month is write it all down into a book, because November is typically because November is the National Novel Writing Month. So I'm definitely gonna turn this all into a story. Yeah, that worked well against the hiccup. Well, it worked while I was drinking. It worked, but now it's empty. Empty. Yeah, I'm planning to turn it all into a book next month. Which is fun because the National Novel Writing Month is about writing 50,000 words in 1 month. I'm not sure how many words per day that is. Let me calculate that real quick. By calculate, I mean put it into a calculator. 50,000 divided by 3. So like, wow. That's how many words I probably have to write a day then, which is doable. I've done that before. I've done that and more. So that's a lot of sixes. I know. It was like, oh, that's devil's number, isn't it? I'll probably just set my goal to 1,700 words a day, probably. But I'll still try to stream. I'm probably not gonna stream me writing the story, because that could be boring, unless you wanna watch me despair over things I've written, or just sit there going, what did I want to write? Or me getting stuck in it and going like, okay, so how do I continue this? What do I do? Help me? Because that's what writing it last time was, quite writing with some music on. If I figure out how to put on music, maybe I'll do that in the background. Streaming writing is interesting too. Is it? Well, if you think it is, I'll try it out. Continue streaming every day. Fun. Well, then I'll probably... Though, I don't know, I might do it that I try writing the words in the morning and then take the afternoon to kind of do some paintings, perhaps go outside a bit, or something. I mean, it's definitely better than watching someone sleep or eat. Or watching paint dry. Yeah, it will probably be more interesting though, yeah. Well, I know of some people who do like streams where it's like 25 minutes just them writing with some music in the background, and then they kind of take a 5-minute break to chat with the chat. That's kind of what they do. I think they call it co-working. I mean, that could be fun to do. I'll have to see. Kind of like a studied stream. Yeah, sort of. Except I'm not studying, I'm writing. I mean, I have written a book before, but I didn't like it in the end. I mean, it's been over a year now since I've written that book, and in the process of editing I was like, I really don't like this. And I didn't know how to fix it, so I kind of scratched it a bit and put it to the side until I can think about what else to do with it, or how to fix it. But for now, I guess this will be my project, definitely, because I'm enjoying this story a lot more. This messed up story. The messed up Halloween story. I mean, writing a book is one thing, and then going back over it and editing it is quite another. I've started and left at least 5 stories throughout my life. Tends to happen. Yeah. I mean, it's actually a very creative story. Yes, I know, and you guys have helped me create it. So yeah, it's nice to kind of have ideas kind of bouncing back and forth, and then just, you know, it was a lot more fun creating this story. And because with the last one, I didn't do a plot for the last one. I just had a vague idea of what I wanted to do, and that was a mistake. Because now I'm like, okay, but what about this, and this, and why didn't I create a world for this? And right now with this, I'm creating a world, I'm creating a plot, and we're creating characters with complicated stories, and I just realized I have not signed this, and I need to do that real quick. I'm gonna sign it here. Mood. I'll be right back, feeling a bit hungry. Alright, enjoy your food. Prompt is moon. Eh? Well, I think Twitch doesn't have a category for writers yet. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check if Twitch has writers, a category for writers. I'm gonna have to check that. In real life, maybe has a tag. IRL. Yeah. Pardon me. Playing with my hiccups. We've come back. I'm gonna get myself another cup of water. Maybe that will help. Alright, I'm back. And I've got myself more water. Just kids running around. What exactly does IRL stand for though? In real life. Oh, okay. Thought it might be something like that. But things that aren't really games. Ah, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay, that's feeling a bit better. Alright, tomorrow the prompt is loop, so we're gonna have time loops probably going on. That would be very fun. I mean, because technically we have created a bit of a time loop with the story we've done here now. I mean, if the person that Theo killed isn't Rodolphe but Andolphe, then he still gets born, and so things repeat themselves there. Very plot supporting topic. Yep, it is. I mean, I think after that prompts gets more random though. Hang on. Yeah, tomorrow we've got loop, and then afterward it's like sprout. Sprout. I guess with that we could either have like a plant class for the Catzard school, for the cat wizards. Ah, 21st is fuzzy. Ah, I'm gonna have something fuzzy. That is very cute. Yeah, a lot of these are just. Having trouble focusing there. Let's zoom down. Splat sounds funny. Yeah, splat is just. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff you can do with that. Connect. That could be fun. And we've got spark. I mean, why not? I'm not sure. I mean, crispy. That can also turn very dark very quickly. Crispy. Very crispy cat. Yeah, pretty much like that. Sliver has probably got something to do with snakes. Probably gonna have something to do with that. I'm not sure what the last one is. A very crispy cat is something a Alf wanted to have. Yeah, but let's hope that our cat world and Alf never meet. Alf would be in cat paradise until he realizes that these cats have magic and they know how to defend themselves. And when we're not gonna have crispy cat, we're gonna have crispy Alf. Alf would have loved this world. Yeah, up until the point where he realizes, darn, they have magic, and they're gonna fry me, and they're gonna have. Yeah, but Extinct is who's Alf? It's a very old show that Mum kinda showed us. It's hold on. It's a TV series that this guy. That's Alf. This is Alf. And his favorite food is cats. Welcome back, Ramen Warrior. Alf was a TV show for VS when I was a kid. Yeah. OMG Alf. Yeah. I think we've got all the seasons here as well. To watch. I know, I've never seen it. Oh, okay. Well, it was funnier when I was a kid, when I was little, when I saw it for the first time. Sorry, Mom. Welcome back. Yeah. Welcome back. Yeah. I am definitely excited where we're gonna take this. With the next couple of prompts. I mean, tomorrow is plot supporting, but then the day after that, it's just Sprout. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. I think we're pretty much done here, though. I mean, I've done the arting. I've signed it. Yeah. And we're back with hiccups. Fast learner, huh? Yep. Pretty fast. I do learn well when it comes to it, because, you know, I can see what's happening, and with watercolor I mostly learned it from videos and just watching people paint and talk about techniques to use. So, for Christmas I've also asked for a book on drawing portraits, painting portraits of people, because I'm not really good at drawing realistic people. So I'm hoping that will help me a bit. But yeah, yeah. Oh, am I going to finish this off? I'm pretty much done with this now, I guess. You're definitely good at drawing realistic cows. Yes! I know! I was like, while I was drawing that, I was like, oh, this is pretty easy. I wonder why people are so difficult compared to this. um, I've also painted a goat. Hang on. I've also painted a goat that looks pretty neat. If I just take this off. Here, that's the goat that I painted. Oh, I let that go. Yeah, it's just. Let me just attach it back onto here. Ah, no. Mess everything up. Yeah, it seems like that's a nice cow. It was a goat. It was a goat. It was a goat. But thanks. Yeah, it seems that I'm better at drawing realistic animals when I'm drawing realistic people. Bruh. It's a goat. But anyway, thank you all for joining me today in this drawing session. It was a lot of fun, though, especially going back over the story and looking at everything again. Thank you for streaming. You're welcome. I do post these on Instagram and Twitter. Oh, I don't remember if I posted yesterday, so keep it up. Thank you. Okay, I think for next time I will also remember water. Cups of water. That's what I am going to take up from this stream. Always remember to have some water with you. But yeah, I do post these on Instagram and Twitter. If you want, I can post the links in the chat real quick. Big bottle / cup of water next to you. Yeah, probably gonna go with bottle for next time. Copy. There. That's my. I told her, but she said no. Sometimes someone else has to point things out. Well, Mom. Mom. That's alright. But yeah, that's my Instagram. If you want to check it out, let me just. Yeah. Let me just think. Yeah, copy the link. I'm gonna just quickly also link my Twitter. Pause. Just gonna ding, ta-dam. There we go. That's my Twitter there. If you want to check either one of those out. Did I already say that I love your Insta gallery? I think so. I don't have an Instagram, but I followed you on Twitter. Oh, you? Okay. That's nice. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I just. Ding dong. Doorbells are distracting. Just saying. But yeah, if you want to check those out, I do post my art on there. I also post art that I do kind of outside of streams. Well, though lately I've not done much outside of the streams. But yeah. Who just tripped over the cable? Someone just tripped over the cable and it moved. That was a bit freaky. I hope it's still... Cat? No, not the cat. It's one of the kids. We don't have a cat anymore. We don't have the cats. And well, guess the tape is not holding anymore. I should not have removed my goat from the grate. So I also heard Mum yelling a bit at the kids to be careful. I think that's what she was saying. I didn't really hear it. But anyway, do we want to rate someone? I kind of feel like rating someone again. Because rating is real fun. Yeah, let's rate someone. And this time I'm gonna have to remember to also end my stream afterwards. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Let's rate someone that's just starting out as well. Yeah. If I can find someone like that. Let's just see. Art. Why is this all the big ones? Oh, that's just looking for username. Kunst? German for art? Maybe? No, these are way out of my league. Select low to high. Don't know if that lets me do that. I think it kind of wants me to look for, I sadly can't join the rates, so see you tomorrow. Okay, see you, Srabian. Bye. Have a nice day. Top right. No, because on the laptop here it just pops up with something where you have to search for her channel, and when it comes up with a list of them, yeah, but typing in one does not do anything. Okay, so let me put my phone aside because it's in the way. Alright. Close that. Just gonna go ahead and Twitch. Pause that. Don't want that. I'm just gonna. Wow. Okay. Twitch. Okay. Twitch. Look for art. I think most of these are doing digital art. Oh, if it's someone else doing Inktober, that's nice. On paper, it seems. Oh, there's someone doing portraits. That's something we were talking about earlier. This is taking a while. I'm not sure which one of these to pick. Live cake stream. Okay. Character design. not sure which one of these to pick. Oh, raiding, yes. I'm trying to find someone to raid. So I'm looking through the list. Still at one viewer. It's kind of difficult because there's mostly digital art. Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing that we're doing digital art. I just, you know. There really is a lot of digital art here. Ooh, painting. Oh my gosh, there's someone doing a big painting. Okay. Sorry I'm taking so long to find someone. So perhaps we should take your time. Oh, okay. It's a bit difficult, really, to pick someone because there's a lot that have just one viewer. But there's also so many digital art drawers as well. Kind of like the one doing portraits looks fun. AA100. Okay. October day 18. Oh, there's someone else doing today's prompt. Maybe we can raid them. What about Innovision Art? Innovision Art. What are they doing? Innovision Art. Whichever you want. What's Innovision Art doing? Oh, that looks like a very... Oh, we can go to the one you said. Well, the one I said is... Oh, that's a complicated username. Run Longard. I think that's the one? Yes, Aaron Longard. That's one. They're also doing the Inktober, the same Inktober prompt that I just did, or worked on. We could do, raid them. Shall we raid them? I think if I was gonna start an art stream, I would call my channel Arty Artington. Yep, let's do it. Okay. Let's go. Start raid. There we go. We've started the raid. Thank you all for joining me today. It was a lot of fun. Raid now. And that should work? Yes. Okay.
Barbara, thanks for that raid and for the follow. Ramen Warrior, what's up? What's up, Stitch Together?